Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. Episode 3 of The Bad Batch. We're down one person because that's just how we roll. Kojo's got work commitments and we waited, and unfortunately he cannot record today. So in order to get this out for you guys, we're down to 2. Corey, as our resident Bad Batch expert, how did you enjoy episodes 1 and 2?
I thought they were really good. I might get like episodes 1 and 2 mixed up with what happened. I want to say in episode 2 where we left off, that's where they were trying to steal from the container of Count Dooku's like belongings, all of his
war chest is how they were coining it.
Yeah. So I mean, that episode was cool. And then episode 1, try to remember what happened there.
That was like the tropical planet.
Yeah, I remember them starting out like
then they went to
beach.
Serrano. Yeah. So they went to Dooku's home base, and then episode 2 they were escaping, if you will. Had some good action. Some of the best action, honestly, in the series, if I remember correctly. Like, what episodes happened where they would have been fighting clones in the first season? I'm drawing a blank as to when we would have seen that level of action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Camino, the Fall of Camino was awesome. Just scrolling through here. Maybe when they're fighting the elite troopers, I guess. But other than that, I guess on Ryloth, we got some of that. But I don't know. It was just cool to see like a gunship in action, and Wrecker taking a cannon off of a AAT, I think those are called. The separatist tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, AATs. So that was just freaking cool. Phenomenal episode all the way around. Group of episodes. I would just flashbang myself so bad. I looked over and saw myself. But yeah, I mean, you literally watched 18 episodes in one sitting, basically. So I feel like you being able to say those were 2 of the better ones of the group says a lot. Because like you sat there and sat through 18 of them.
I mean, at the same time, it all kind of gets blurred together because I did watch it in one day. And by the time we did record the episodes for season 2, I was a wee bit on the tired side. Although you would never be able to tell by looking at me. I hide it well, I know. But yeah, you mentioned how Wrecker took the cannon. He brought that back with him, didn't he? Or do you think we're going to get to see him use it again?
That would just be so Wrecker.
Yeah.
Of him to do, but I don't know. Star Wars just has a history of not revisiting that kind of stuff. But I think that'd be a really cool exception. Like I'm just from a regular standpoint, I feel like in regular episodes we see a lot of that stuff happen and then them never revisit it. Whether it's, stealing a specific ship or whatever it may be, you just never see it again. So yeah, that'd be pretty neat. I unfortunately have had a couple spoilers on my timeline today.
Surprise, surprise.
Right, I know. Nothing too crazy. I'm just not gonna have a super shock and awe reaction when we see who we're gonna see. And quite frankly, Corey, I don't know if you're going to know the character. So for those new to the channel, Corey's a Star Wars pleb.
That probably means the character is from the Clone Wars.
Yes, but they're in the movies. Okay. They just have a more featured role in the Clone Wars. But before the Clone Wars, everybody still would have known who this guy was, at least in my opinion. But yeah, very big Clone Wars character and somebody that we've wanted an answer on what happens after Order 66. So, yeah. Got anything else you want to add, or are we ready to jump in?
Nope, I'm ready to watch this bad boy.
Well, Before we get into it, if you guys enjoy this episode, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our Tales of the Jedi episodes coming out Saturday. Demon Slayer's coming back. Plenty going on the channel. Or, next week's Bad Bash. That notification bell means you won't miss any of it. We have a Patreon account. That link is in the description below where you can get full-length access to this and all of our other reactions, as well as a free Discord you can join. That link is down there as well, and links to all of our social medias. With all that being said, let's get into it.
Yeah.
The Solitary Clone. What could that possibly be about?
The only person I can think of is Boba Fett.
No.
Oh.
I'm looking at this as like an Imperial farming planet that they've like... Oh, these are the stupid Stormtrooper helmets. But in what I was talking about in Ahsoka, that Tales of the Jedi episode that isn't on our channel yet, this is what more I expected to see from the Ahsoka novel episode.
Okay.
Them commandeering a planet and using it versus what we got. Spoilers. I hate these Stormtrooper helmets. Oh, this is Coruscant. We've been here before. Okay.
Our boy Crosshair.
This base that he's at is in the Clone Wars. It's like, I guess, the main clone military facility on Coruscant, I believe.
Okay.
God, I love Rampart. Like, I hate him, but I love him.
Yeah. How you feel about Crosshair?
Eh. Sleazy.
Commander Cody, I didn't recognize you.
Yeah. A lot's changed.
That's
as you
Commander
well know.
Cody?
Yeah.
When I heard you were cleared for duty, I requested you specifically.
You're lucky I was available.
I'm surprised you know him.
The rest of Clone Force 99
Heard of
went
him.
rogue after Order 66 came through. Well, good soldiers follow orders.
That's awesome.
Granted, you are cleared for approach.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna get shot down.
Probably.
Release me this instant!
It's crazy that they have an entire battalion of battle droids.
Governor, the Imperial
Yep.
shuttle is within range.
I'm shocked. Speaking of,
Bringing out the big guns. Yikes.
yeah, livable. Because main character plot
The
armor.
Imperial vessel has been neutralized and crashed in Sector 5.
We found the shuttle. There are no survivors.
Confirmed. Return to the city.
Roger, roger.
Roger. Oh,
None?
you thought.
God, I love his armor, dude.
It's sick, yeah.
First things first.
I hope that means they're going to release a new Black Series figure with Cody's new armor.
Any direction we come at that
Yeah.
Unreal. Dude,
That
it's
is
an
so
aimbot.
badass.
Straight down the barrel.
So badass.
Love the sound effect of it.
Yeah. It's weird watching clones do clone things when they're not the good guys anymore.
It's okay.
Yeah. Stuck. Oh my god, he phased through the shield.
Fire. Ooh. Commando. Yeah.
Oh, the grenades.
Well. Shit. Oh my god.
They got more.
Those bros are hard to kill too.
A spiral staircase is like the worst place to fight,
Yeah.
especially when you're coming up. Oh, that was a clean kill. That's some cheese.
He's basically wall banging him.
It's getting the ricochets. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Getting up close and personal. That's like you on COD.
Straight up. Ouch.
That's gonna sting. Oh my god.
Bro's literally cracked, dude.
Is that like a triple kill?
Commander?
Oh my god. When they
They
start
got the
packing
flamethrower.
flamethrowers.
Nice shot.
Let's not start another. Too many people have died already.
This is more like Cody.
We can resolve this.
Feeling like
without
Crosshair
more
is not
bloodshed.
gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Execute her.
Bro, if I'm Tawny right now, I'm shooting him. From a distance.
I'm Crosshair. I'm shooting him.
So much for peace.
Consequences for discipline.
Well,
Damn.
dude
That
is
boy,
so evil.
Stone Cold Killer.
I miss this theme.
It slaps. Not the still smoking body.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, what a shot.
That was cool.
God, I love Venators so much, dude.
We make our own decisions, our own choices,
Crosshair's like, what are you talking about?
and we have to live with them too.
I wonder if Cody knows about the chips at this point.
I don't
So
know.
maybe he blames himself for Obi-Wan? Maybe? Possibly?
Yes. It appears he has gone AWOL.
Wow.
Okay.
Clone loyalty does not seem to be as advertised anymore.
That will not be the last time we hear from Cody, I imagine.
Well, next time he might even be facing off against Crosshair.
Yeah.
What a banger episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. What a banger episode. I don't know, like, man. That's so cool. And I know that there is some lore on what actually happened to Cody versus now what we're getting is the canon explanation as to what's going to go on with Cody. But I like these first 3 episodes have just been so good. So good. Like pacing, tone, the decisions that are being made, all of it is just freaking phenomenal. It's so nice to have had this continuation of good Star Wars that we've had since Tales of the Jedi was phenomenal. I guess it's maybe just animated Star Wars that they really struggle to miss with, which is a good thing. My room light just turned on for some reason. That's cool. And it's just soothing in a way. Because it's like, I mentioned, it's weird to watch, clones have missions after Order 66, because after Order 66, they become the villain of the story, or at least a pawn of the main villain.
Yeah, and I agree with you. What's crazy is watching that, you feel like they're the good guys on the mission because of the perspective. Like you're watching them go in there, be badass, like all the sick grenade tosses, Crosshair's sniper shots that are ricocheting off of things, going down the barrels of a tank. It feels like, they're the main protagonist, the good guy, in a game or something that you're playing through, honestly.
Right.
That's how it felt like a Halo mission to me.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right in terms of perspective. It's just it's changing the way we're looking at the story, changing into something, I'm very familiar with from the Clone Wars. And then bringing in a guy like Cody, and Cody realizing just how, I guess, expendable the clones are after, looking around, seeing all those new stormtroopers getting brought in, seeing the governor just, like, he promised peace, she lets him go, which was kind of dumb, TBH, and then the other governor just immediately turning around on Cody's word.
Right.
Like I think that was
saying,
just...
Tawny should have dropped him right there as soon as he said, execute her. Yeah. But it's too bad. Crosshair is, like, he's a machine.
I don't understand why he's so bitch made, dude.
It's that indoctrination or whatever they did to him in that tube machine. They zapped his brain, so even though the chip's gone, he's just he's so hard programmed he can't break it. It's really going to take something to wake him up one day. I don't know what it's going to be, but I really don't know if he can redeem himself after all the things he's done. Omega seems to think so, like, you can't control it, it's not your fault, but at the same time it's still him doing the stuff. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, we've seen clones come back from less, I want to say. Or I guess villains in general. I mean, hell, Darth Vader, spoilers, even gets redeemed. So it's possible, but I mean, I think the ship kind of might have sailed on that after the end of season 1, when he had the chance to go with his brothers.
Right, when he chose to stay after they didn't leave him behind, they tried to make up for it, and he's like, nah.
Right.
And he stayed there for 32 rotations, by the way. I don't know how long a day is on Camino, but I imagine he was there for a long-ass time.
Yeah, and I imagine 32 rotations is minimum 2 weeks, but what do I know? I think we only got Rex for 2 episodes in the first season?
Sounds about right.
And then I just really hope that we don't repeat that with Cody. I hope Cody can find a way to wiggle his way back into the show.
I agree. I don't know much about Commander Cody aside from the fact that he's like a relatively popular character, because I've seen his name around, but like I haven't really seen him in action until this episode of Bad Batch, and I enjoyed him.
You know how clones were attached to a Jedi commander?
Yeah.
Cody was Obi-Wan's Jedi commander. So, there were a couple other things that I'm scrolling through Twitter trying to find this, like trying so hard to find this tweet. But there was a couple scenes in this that I felt really important. The governor, Tawny, whatever her last name was, it's slipping my mind right now. Tawny Ames. She dropped Mina Bonteri, who I believe in either the 6th season of the Clone Wars or 5th season of the Clone Wars was featured pretty heavily. I won't elaborate more because I think I would spoil it, but that was pretty cool. I thought Crosshair shooting up the tank's barrel, that's just like... So you come into these shows and you expect to see some of the same things, like clones getting waxed by some commando droids, Commander Cody kicking battle droids. That's pretty common. But that was a shot that I was just like, damn, that's really cool. And then I think I may have been imagining it, but I think there was a little bit of the clone theme in the scene after he'd shot the tank as they were running up the bridge. I think I heard a little bit of that clone theme. And just little nostalgia moments like all those were. And then on top of that, shooting the barrel of the tank was just awesome. Another great episode. Like, this is off to a phenomenal start for season 2.
Agreed.
The shot of the Venator over the castle, I guess that would be. That was badass.
Yeah, they showed that shot like
That'll
what,
be
2 or 3
wallpaper
times?
material. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I guess going back to that clone armory, I don't know what that would even. I guess it's just the main Imperial or clone base on Coruscant, because it's mentioned or it's gone to several times. Yeah, the Republic military base on Coruscant's primary headquarters for the Grand Army of the Republic. It's ventured to several times in the Clone Wars, so very important. Very important. Really cool to. Just a great episode. I love going back to Coruscant. Anytime you get an excuse to go to Coruscant, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So it's really all I got. I can't say much.
It's a shame we don't have Kojo here. He would definitely have some input on this episode.
And I just think for Clone Wars viewers in general, this episode will hit. Because getting all that nostalgia in there, and like a casual could enjoy it, but I think people that watch the Clone Wars are just going to be feeling good vibes. Depresso vibes, but good vibes after that, for sure.
Yeah.
So, well, hopefully we have Kojo back next week. And hopefully we get more Commander Cody next week. Well, you got anything that we didn't address?
No, I'm good. I'm ready for next week already.
Word, me too. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week. But before you guys go, if you enjoyed this episode, like we said earlier, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our other stuff going on. We have a Patreon where you can get full access to full-length reactions and then a free Discord that you can join. Those links are in the description below, along with links to join our social medias. And with that being said, we will see you guys next week for episode 4.
See ya.